And a very look at it relieves a person from the sin of Brahmahatya, the highest of the Mahapap. You know, there's a way to carry it as well. The Rudraksha, the Ekamukhi, that is not worn as a chain, that is worn as one bead, and it is sometimes covered with a gold around it. Very beautifully preserved, or sometimes silver as well. But there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on until 14th. Depending on what Rudraksha you're wearing, you chant the mantra. If you're wearing the Ekamukhi Rudraksha, you chant Om Hreem Namaha. The Dvimukhi Rudraksha, Om Namaha. Third Mukhi Rudraksha, Om Kleem Namaha. And so on and so forth. Now you don't know all that. Om Namaha Shivaya. So once I was doing a class online with my guru. My guru's from Bangalore, one of my gurus. He's my Sri Vidya guru. So he was giving a lesson about Rudraksh, you know, because the Devi is as well as dressed in Rudraksh. So Guruji was saying, Ekamukhi Rudraksh, one face Rudraksh, most powerful. Dvimukhi, second powerful. And he goes down to say the 14 face, and all of them have different merits. Like you may think the 14 faces one is not powerful. Lekin Chatur Dashamukho. In Sanskrit, Chatur Dashamukho means 14. Chatur Dashamukho yehi Rudraksham Paramam Shiva Dharayen Mulitam Bhaktya Sarva Papa Pranashyati. A Rudraksha 14 faces resembles Shivji because of the directions, all the directions it covers. Which should not be worn over the head, right? It not be worn over the head of Mahadevi, or on the neck only, and it washes away sins. But the most powerful is one face. So this Bhaiya says, Guruji, which is the most powerful one? The Guru says, only the one face Rudraksha is the most powerful one. Guruji says, the boy says, Guruji, can I have a one face Rudraksha? Where can I have one? And the Guru stopped. And you know when the Guru stopped, it means something profound is coming, or some hard-nosed answer is coming. Listen, these Gurus are not like me, you know. They don't tell you everything's going to be all right and kind of thing like that. No. That's not the way. That's not their way. Their way is to tell you the difference between nonsense and sense. And they're not going to polish things up and tell you. It's nonsense and sense. So the boy says, Guruji, can I wear one face Rudraksha? Hey, the Guru, do you have one face or you have multiple face? The boy said, Guru, may not understand. He said, do you be nice in front of somebody in front of their face, and do you be evil behind their back? And do you be another face behind them? Or do you have one face all the time? He says, I don't know. He says, when you have one face in front of somebody and you have the same face behind their back, only then you qualify to wear this. It is the param, it is the highest. It's a graduation. The poor Bhai Takafi video, and he was a little embarrassed. But this is the reality. Don't fight up so much about how much face you Rudraksha have. We have to focus on how many faces we have. That's more important than anything else. This is the Rudraksha Mahima. Tomorrow, bring your Rudraksha, and I will tell you about what we're going to do with it tomorrow. And the next few minutes, because we're going to finish on time tonight, the next few minutes we do Dhar Puja. I promise to do this with you as well. What is Dhar Puja? Brahma Murari Surachit Lingam Nirmal Bhashit Shobhit Lingam Ammajadukha Vinashak Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Oh Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Deva Muni Pravarachita Lingam Kamadaham Karuna Karalingam Ravan Darpa Vinashak Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami कनक महामणिभूषित लिंगम फणिपति वेष्टित शोभित लिंगम मदरूक विनाशक लिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम. When you do your lingam puja, you offer dhar. Friday night, dhar will be offered in first two prahar. First two prahar only we do dhar. After that we do bilopatra and all the things in the different prahar. That's how Shivratri is observed. Why we do dhar puja? Sutji Maharaj says, Shivji is telling Parvati, Hey Parvati, iti vigyaya gaurisha bhutanata prasidate bhumi sakhyam lilapala mukhyo reva valambanam. O Parvati, O Parvati, that the devotees please me when they do dhar puja, when they offer dhar to me. And how is dhar puja done? Bhagwan Shivji explains the whole works here in the Shiv Puran. Ata param pravakshyami. I tell you now about the dhar puja. When it is offered, what is offered as well. Gayatram cha namasteshu namami pranavavidhi. It's a book. Gayatri is two. The Shiv Gayatri can be offered. Now all of you, of course, I don't think none of you here know the Rudram, which is the powerful thing to offer Shiva. That's why our boys take the day off. Anil booked day off vacation from the government, and Suraj booked vacation off from his company as well. And that's what they told me. You guys be here Friday, right? Okay. And Bhuvan booked vacation off from his 12th grade school. All of them got to be here to chant the Rudram for you and for me, because we need this. This Rudram is very important. Rudrasya mulena sakena shakha. When you worship the Rudram, you're worshipping the root of the world, and all the flowers will blossom. We will leave here blossoming on Friday. It's going to be magical. But if you don't know the Rudram, Mahashiv Puran says, what do you chant when you're offering dhar? Gayatra cha namasteshu. Gayatra cha. The Shiv Gayatri. Om, everybody, Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. You see why it's important to come to my chanting classes? Because you learn these things. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. You offer that. Gayatri cha namasteshu. And if you don't know the Gayatri mantra, Pranava Nabhi. Pranava means Om Namah Shivaya. Pranava Nabhi. You don't know that? Bhagavan said, no. Pranava. Offer to me Om Namah Shivaya. Besides this mantra, Gayatri Shivaji mantra or the Puranika mantra should be recited as well while pouring your dhar over me. Why dhar? People don't believe in these things because we throw away milk, we throw away honey, you throw away ghee, you throw away dahi, and we can eat this and be healthy. Good for you. I drink all that too. Right now, man, I'm drinking so much coconut water. You know, I can't ask for more hydration than this. Right? You know, you have to offer that to Bhagwan. Whatever you offer to him, you must consume as well. Only what is offered to him, you must consume. Imagine if we live a life like that, how healthy it would be. Anar juice. On Ekadash Rudram Day, anar juice is one of the prahar. You have to offer the anar or the anar mixed with water. 11 Rudram, 11 things are offered. Honey is so cleansing. Ghee is good when it is taken properly. Right? All these things. Now why dhar? Lord Shiva says, for it increases in the comforts and the progeny of a human being. Dhar worship, Sukha Santana Vridhyartam Dhara Pujanam Uttamam. Dhar Puja, very important. Nana Dravye Shubhe Divyam Pritya Sadabhav Dharaham. And Dhar worship has been prescribed for the best results. Therefore, making use of the excellent dravyas. Dravyas means the ingredients, the 11 ingredients. This is not according to your thinking. It's 11 specific ingredients that we use here. You can write it down when you come today, but we can't tell you now. You will forget that. 11 ingredients are offered. Ghrtadara Shivokaryo Yavan Mantrasya Haskramam. By reciting thousands of mantras and so on, you should bathe the Lord with ghee. Grit. You know, grit means ghee. Grit panka havishyanam payasam sarkaram nana viranchane vedyam shivo me pratigrahatam. We bathe the Lord with ghee as well. We bathe the Lord with milk as well. Kevalam dudadhara, kevalam dudadhara cha tadakaryam visheshataha. In worshipping the Lord Shiva for wisdom, when one wants to gain wisdom, dudhar, the milk is offered to Bhagwan Shivji. There's a lot of philosophy behind these things, but for now, take it like this. In order to bestow wisdom of a person, short of wisdom, milk is offered to the Lord. On that day, Shivratri, it's not dudhara lom, kevalam dudhara ta tata karya shiva shavet. Sharkaram makshita tatraha. Sharkara means sugar. The milk is mixed with sugar and offered to Mahadev. And when that happens, is poured over Lord Shiva, one gains wisdom. Dudadhara. By so doing, of course, the concerned person, they achieve wisdom of Brihaspati, the god, the graha of learning, when it is offered. What is offered as well? Suhagre kahalo nityam tadachay prajapate tadvaram kritavave sarvadukham vilolate. When there are disputes in the house, when there's negativity in the house, Shiv Puran tells us a little bit of tantric stuff here, but please do it with caution. You know, when you want to remove negative energies from your house, if you want to remove negative energies from your house, one of the things you do is you burn a couple of things: neem leaf, bay leaf, a couple of clove, a little bit of ghee or camphor. You burn it a little bit. Of course, you gotta be careful. Over here we get a fire alarm and thing. You burn that, a little evil go away from your house and so on. Don't, if anybody go away from your house, it's a problem though. When disputes arise in the home, miseries overpower the home. Dhar puja shringo kalaro nityam tadachaiva prajapati. Dhar puja is done to Bhagwan Shivji. What is offered as well? Shatrunam papanartham vaituladhara shivo paraha. Shatrunam, to destroy the enemies. Right? To destroy the enemies. Dhar puja is done using the mustard oil. You should not do this at home though, because there's guidance required for this. When we do Graha Puja and Heso, like last Saturday, I used mustard oil. It's very important to use it properly. And when you chant using Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Murva Rukume Vandana Mrityur Mokshema Amritam, in a certain way, it's just take away negativity from your life. Mustard oil dhar is offered to the Lord. By pouring the dhara of the fragrant oil, there's an increase in pleasures. With the pouring of dhara of mustard oil, the enemy is surely destroyed from our lives. Not people. The enemies that we are creating inside of us every day is destroyed by pouring that. Madhura yakshara jove gacheva shiva pujayat dhara chekchura sasyami swarabhananda kari shive. By adoring Bhagwan Shiva with the pouring of the dhar of honey, the yaksha is warded off in life. When people have fears, you know, and if there's ill health in that person's life, you use honey to pour the dhar. By pouring the dhar of sugarcane, one gets all types of bliss. Dhara chekshur rasasyami. Chekshur rasasyami. Anybody here know something named gur? You know gur? Shake your head. Yes, no? Gur? They call it jaggery. You know jaggery? Yes, it's a sweet thing. It's a solid thing. Indian people use this in their tea. We have it downstairs. Secretly, me and Pandit use it in our tea. It's jaggery. It's very solid and it's very heavy. If you're driving from Delhi to Haridwar, on the left hand side, long drive, 7-8 hour drive, depending on where you go with, sometimes 12 hours if you got a big truck. On the left hand side, there is small sugarcane, not factories, I would say. It's like a little kuti, a little hut. And they're making gur. Gur is an extremely auspicious thing. It is mentioned Devi Bhagavad, you should offer gur to Devi, Shivji and so on. It is so auspicious. It is not refined sugar. This is not refined sugar. It's sweet, but it's not refined sugar. Right? You put a little bit to the tea. The Indian people know this, that it keeps your body warm and things like that. But gur is very nice. I hope that I told you my secret now. It's it's let out. But it's if you're a sweet mouth kind of person, gur is. But you can't. Of course, you can't overdrink it. But gur is offered to Bhagwan, and then what happens of the sugarcane juice? One gets all types of bliss. Dhara Ganga Jalasyaiva. Dhara Ganga Jalasyaiva. Let's not forget the Ganga Jal Dhar. Ganga Jal, Ganga Tarangara Maniya Jatapalakam Gauri Nirantara Vibhushatavam Bhagam Narayana Priyamananga Vanapaharam Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham. As Vishwanath Bhagwan is adored by the flow of the Ganga right by him, we should offer Gangadhar on Friday. All the 1008 shank, they will be filled only with Ganga Jal. No pipe water. Of course, if somebody would like to sponsor the many cases that we have brought there, Priya can talk to you about that. By pouring the dhar of the water of Ganga on Bhagwan Shivji, what happens? Ganga dhara Ganga jala seva muktir bhuktim phalaprada, bhukti mukti phalaprada. We will receive salvation from worries and so on in this lifetime. One gets success when you offer Mahamrityunjay mantra. Eta sarvakshaya prokta mrityunjayasya tamad bhavaha. The Sanskrit verse says, you offer Mrityunjay mantra when you offer Ganga Jal to the Lord. And then it goes on and on about the juices, the anar juice, the coconut water. Everything it talks about in detail about the beauty and the merits of dhar. Now today, you're not going to remember all this. It's a lot. But what you should know is that the fact that I read for you from the book, I read from you in Sanskrit about the power of dhar, it is important. Anybody here throw dhar to Bhagwan Surya in the morning? Huh? You should. You should. Ehi suryo sahasram te shorashi jagatpate anupkampayamanga bhaktya grahana argya divakara. Or if you know all that, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha. The energies from the rays of the sun in the morning connects to that water that is offered to you, offered by you. This is just not old Hindu customs. The rays of the sun connects to that water, it blesses the earth. And the rays of the sun connects to that water and it transmits the energy to your body as well. This is not about you watering Brampton. This is about you honoring the earth and honoring your creation and you taking the energy of Bhagwan Surya as well. Therefore today we looked at the power of the prasad of Shivji. Always eat the prasad with reverence. Not so much that it's going to fill your stomach and go to waste, but with reverence. According to the scriptures, we should eat only enough prasad so that it does not go to waste. A pinch is good enough, right? A pinch is good enough, so that it does not go to waste. A pinch of laddu or a pinch of whatever, a piece of something, a grape is good enough, that it doesn't go to waste. We've learned today about the bilva leaf. We've learned today about the various prasad of Shivji. We've learned about the dhar puja of the Lord. We've learned about the Rudraksh mala, how beautiful it is. This is Shivratri. We must use all these tools to connect to Mahadev Bhagwan. And I hope and pray that you leave tonight with a lot of information, because information is power in this day that we live in. And I pray and hope that all of you in your own way will continue to do Shiv Puja after Shivratri, because this is sadhana time. So after Shivratri, the true tests come. Will you continue to do what you're doing? Of course, for us here, we will miss what we're doing every morning. If it was up to me and if I had the freedom to do this, I've done it every morning in my life. But the Lord has not given me that amount of, give me a few yards, a few inches. I take a few yards. But in your own way, we should pray to Mahadev Bhagwan. From the temple and for all of us, I wish you a very, very blessed celebration of Mahashivratri. And I hope and pray sincerely that you will use this time to become one. We all are saying Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I am Shiva, I am Shiva, I am Shiva. Well, let us honor that Shiva in you and let us become that Shiva as well. Bolyo Pati Mahadev ki jai. Namah Parvati Pataye. Har 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 Mahadev Shambho. Tera pal pal बीता जाए, मुख से जप ले नमः शिवाय. Everybody, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. बोले शंकर भगवान की. तेरा पल पल बीता जाए, मुख से जप ले नमः शिवाय. Clap those hands, everybody. तेरा पल पल बीता जाए, मुख से जप ले नमः शिवाय. तेरा पल पल बीता जाए, मुख से जप ले नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om